Well, hello all and welcome. I hope you're all doing well. This video it's some snippets really with regards harvests, how things are growing, and what I'm growing to a point. But the big thing is, at the moment now I'm filming this on a GoPro, but the rest of the video, all the snippets and that I've put together, filmed on this Sony Handycam. Cut a long story short, we were having a bit of a sort out. I came across this and I thought, right. So charge it up, try it, see how it goes, and you'll see for yourself. And I've got to be honest, it's not a bad little camera. I will have used this for some of my very early videos, some that before I even started editing. I'm sure I would have used this, because this, I've got a feeling this is about 15 years old, if not more, I'm not sure. Then I got the GoPro and basically do everything with the GoPro. But yeah, a little Sony 9.2 megapixel HD AVCHD processor, and as I say, it's got a little projector on it as well, so you can open the screen up, fire it up against a wall and watch it. I've never used that, I've not done it that way, but I just thought, I found it, let's use it for a bit. So here's a few snippets and clips, and I hope you enjoy it. Right, I'm just out here in the back garden, on the decking, and I just thought I'll show you one or two things that are going on in the back garden here and in the greenhouses. So let me just spin you round and I'll show you a little bit of a flower display that I've got going on. There we go. I don't know the name of that rose, we have had that years, but as you can see there's cosmos, zinnias, French marigolds. I've forgotten the name of that there, but I do know that when it's nice and sunny that opens up. There's me saying I've got the name. There you go. Keep your mouth shut. It's probably the best thing to do, eh? There we go. A couple of blueberry bushes, some teddy bear sunflowers. I'm a bit unsure with these, because I always thought with the teddy bear they didn't have these bigger petals round there, but I could be wrong. And a bit of, like you see, a bit of a mixed bag of stuff going on there. And then in here I've just put some honesty. When they go to seed, they produce those sort of 10p piece transparent seed heads. But yeah, that's all going on it. And part of the flowers in there are in my granddaughter's old wheelbarrow. She had that when she was about 6. She's 15 now, so she doesn't seem to have any use for it. Right, let's go and have a look in the greenhouse. Yes, you're right, this isn't the greenhouse. You're very right. It's the veg trug. I cleared this out yesterday. There was 1 or 2 lettuce plants that were in there that were going to seed, so they've all been cleared out, and I've put some more in. There's Lollo Rosso, there's Iceberg, and then there's one, I think it's called, is it Saladin, Sadin, something like that. Spring onions, and you can see I've picked some there. I shall have those today. But yeah, that's topped that up. I have got some other lettuce that I can pick while this is getting established. So we will now go greenhouse. Right, greenhouse, tomatoes. As you can see, there's 2 trusses there. There must be about 50 tomatoes there. Nice truss there. These are sweet melon. That's coming along nicely. Cucumbers, as you can probably see, couple there, reasonable size. But then as you come up, getting more and more, just going brilliant. These tomatoes here, now that one, this one here and the one next to it, these were supposed to be a variety that grows to the size of a currant, and as you can see, they're very big currants. They're more like a sweet melon or something like that, or a sweet aperitif size. But yeah, they're supposed to be, as I say, they grow supposedly to the size of a currant, but as you can see for yourself, they're a little large. They're quite a size. So let's just go and nip into the other greenhouse now and have a look what's in there. Cucumbers, there's 3 there that could be taken off straight away, to be honest, and it probably wouldn't be a bad thing, because looking up the plant I can't see any more coming. Tomatoes here, got a bit of a mixed bag. Some more sweet melon. At the back I've got the they're not the Crimson Crush, they're the Cocktail Crush, and it can be seen coming along nicely. Some nice tomatoes coming on then. Another cucumber plant here, again plenty of cucumbers doing as well. And then this is me melon. Now let's have a look, let's have a poke around with the camera. There's one, there's one there, and one there. Now what I'm doing is, any more that start to form I'm taking off, because I've got a feeling that I'm going to be flogging a dead horse roughly with regards melons. Oh, peppers, there you go, couple of peppers coming on there. I don't think there's any on that one, no, not yet. Yeah, let me spin you around. Yeah, as I say, I've got a feeling that with the melon, I mentioned it to 1 or 2 fellow plot holders, and there was a few sharp intakes of breath, as if to say, oh dear, you've set yourself up with something there that's not very easy. But I'm going to give it a go, and even though we've had no harvest off anything, I think at the moment, I think I'm going to do them again next year, just see how we go. Give them a couple of years. I won't be doing peppers next year, because I'm the only one in our house now that eats them. Yes, they could go to my daughter, I could give my daughter some, but I never seem to have a big harvest. There's plenty of flowers, but I never seem to get a lot of peppers. So next year, I think, rather than the peppers, I might do an extra few tomato plants and have a go with the melons again. But I just thought I'd give you a quick walk round, show what's going on in the back garden, and just see how things are progressing. Right, I'm round here on the allotment. I got some onions up the other day, so I'll just spin you around and show you what we've got. There we go. Those there are Centurion. They've been grown from sets. They've come from over there. You see the parsnips left there, but yeah, they've come from over there. This sun is playing absolute havoc with this. I'm hoping. I can't really see very well because it's bright glare. But yeah, there's I think there's 70 onions there, various different sizes as you can see. But when you consider that they were growing over there under the shadow of those trees, you've got to expect to have a mixed bag of onions. They've been on here 2 or 3 days now just to dry out. I'm going to gather them up, get them round home, and get them, spread them out and get them drying off. I've got to show you this. There's a young girl that comes up with her dad, and she's planted all these up with these flowers. Absolutely marvellous. Really do like, I tell you, it's stunning. Really is. Really do like that. I just thought I'd show you as I'm making my way back home. I'd say, young girl, I don't know how old she is, but this is her dad's plot, and she's commandeered these beds, and she's, as you can see, put a very, very nice spread of flowers in. Right, I'm round here on the allotment because a couple of days ago I lifted the last of my onions, me Kelsey and me Redlander, and yesterday I didn't expect it, but we had a right downpour of rain. I've got them laying out, I'll show you in a minute, but I've got them laying out on some weed suppressant fabric over a bed, so at least they'll be helping dry out. But I'll spin you round and show you what I'm talking about. Right, there we go, all the Redlander. They're about, that's probably about the, I think it's about the 4th year I've grown them. Really do like them. Fairly uniform in size, I will admit. They're not bad. That's as you can see, decent sizes. Okay, there's some small ones amongst them, but they all get used. You know, that's the main thing. They're all reasonable. But the surprise is with the Kelsey. Now, these Kelsey are, these have been grown from plants that I had from DT Brown, and to me that's what I call a good Kelsey onion, or something like that. But as you can see, I've got some here that looks like a shallot. I mean, there's some, these here, look at these. I mean, let's sight that. That looks like a giant shallot. And I've also got some that are white. There's another couple there. And then in amongst them, there's that, pink. That might be something like a pink panther or something like that. But yeah, I'm pleased with them. They're decent, good, firm onions. The Kelsey, I've done them from plants because the last 2 years I've not had very good germination, and so I thought we'll order some plants, but a bit of a mixed bag. It's the first year I've ever done them from plants. Definitely do them again, but I just thought I'd show you. That's the last of my onions now, all lifted, and I'm going to get them all together and get them round home. Well, that's it for this one, and I'm not using the GoPro to film this. No, I'm using that Sony camera. I'm not going to say I've become obsessed, but I'm quite enjoying using this. So, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. The Kelsey onions, as I say, a little bit weird, what with some being white and some looking like giant shallots, but I'll definitely do them again. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. and that splash of colour, the flowers on that allotment. I've not seen him since I filmed that to ask him a little bit more about what's what with all that, but it looks brilliant. I'm very chuffed with it. I've got a little something that I want to just show you in here now. Just bear with me a minute while I manoeuvre with the camera. Now then, these tomatoes here, those, as you can see, reasonable size, along with these, because that's the same variety, and then there, same variety. But these are supposed to grow to about the size of a currant, red currant, white currant, so on. The name escapes me at the moment, but I will put it up, and I'll also put a picture up of them if I can. If I can get and download a picture. It's getting a bit harder nowadays to download stuff, but if I can, I'll put a picture. But I'll definitely put the name up so that you can have a look yourself. But I'm pleased with these. Supposed to be, as I say, about the size of a currant, and they're obviously turning out more like the size of gooseberries. But yeah, let's spin you around again. Voila, sorry about the shaky camera. I'm quite enjoying this hiding in the shrubbery here. So that is it anyway for this one. So be good, look after yourselves, look after each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra a bit. Oh, hang on a minute, just before I ta-ra a bit, just have a look at this before I... Cucumbers. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's absolutely shed loads of them. Look at them, loads there to come. So again, that's it. As I say, thank you for watching. So definitely big thumbs up. Ta-ra a bit.